Hello everyone, I greet in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Nathan Salas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to by Muhammad Ali. And the title says that Muhammad Ali dropping knowledge. And this video is all about, you understand, human race, and then also the region, and then how people tend to behave, or should I say how they integrate with one another. So I guess that we are going to learn a lot, understand, when we get down to it. So if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So guys, before we get out to the video, I'm a theologian and I make this video not to discredit anyone's religion. This is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. So let's get down to this video and check this out.
Fly together. The buzzers, everything hangs out with its own. White people are cultures different from black people. Puerto Ricans and Indonesians cannot integrate. Egyptians and Germans cannot integrate. Australians and Mexicans cannot integrate. They have different foods, they have different music, different cultures. See, you white and I'm black. If white people have a party tonight and black people have a party, the party will be 100% different. The music, I go in a white restaurant, we integrate today, right? You go in a white restaurant, you gotta look all day on the jukebox to find some music.
No. At our party, we'll have Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, and...
Let me tell you now, if I go play a jukebox in a white restaurant, anybody black Italian here, you gotta look all over that box for some black music. Hank Snow, Johnny Cash,
Josh White.
All kind of names I ain't never heard of. You know, when that train comes around that mountain, when that train comes, and that truck driving. So what I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong with that music, but that fits the white culture. You go in our joints, oh baby, don't leave. Oh, I cried all night. Who's that running out of my back door, honey? Oh, but see, those are our problems. Then I go to Chinese restaurant, clean, ting, tang, tong, tong, ting. So we can't integrate. Yeah. We ain't gonna never have no peace. The culture, the nature's different. I don't hate you. We can eat in your restaurant. We want to marry your women. We got your women now. It ain't nothing we can't do today. But these things the dog got. I see dogs on television eating out of the same plate with white people. I see dogs in the buses, and they do everything with the dogs. So I ain't getting nothing the dog ain't got. So really, ain't nothing in this integration. I need some land. I need some jobs. My people need jobs. We need something so we can build and do for ourselves, and we must have some land. 40 million people. You know, it's a lot of Negroes just in New York and Cleveland, Baltimore, Washington, California. It's a lot of black. Ooh, that's a whole nation. 40 million, man. They don't tell you the truth about that. They want us to stop having babies. They give them birth control. They're paying black women not to have babies.
40 million, not 20 million?
Yeah, they're paying black women not to have babies now. They got all kind of plans to stop our race.
Well, everyone,
so when we know all of this,
getting into birth
so now
control,
a man with my knowledge, what can you tell a man like me now? What's your suggestion? Ask your question. Okay, you talking to me, not a dumb Negro or pork chop eater, don't know the truth. I'm free now. I woke up. Now, what are you gonna tell me now? I done gave you my solution, some land of my own, doing something for myself like you, England, and America do. Now, I know you're not against the black man. I know you're not against me having my land, are you? I know you English and ruled and slaved forever for a long time. But do you still today don't want me to have my own country and build for myself and govern myself? Would you think that's bad if we thought like that? What's your solution to my problem? 1974, you all just, some white man just flew from New York to England in an hour, less than 2 hours. You all are so progressive. You're walking around on other planets. Now, today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the lecture plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can do is just wait for you. I can't do nothing for myself. Integrating in your society don't mean I'm doing nothing for myself. You doing it all. I want to do something for myself. I'm tired of depending on you. You might get broke one day. Your stores might close. Your gas pumps might cut off again. I'm relying on you now. Can I have my own land and country?
Well, you've got your own freedom here, for instance. I know you're luckier than many black people
I'm
in
not talking
America,
about
but
me.
you're your own
I'm
boss.
speaking for my nation.
I know, I appreciate
If I was
that.
representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this, because I got it made. I'm talking for my brothers who's out
But
there
I just
catching
don't
hell.
see how, Mohammed,
You
I
don't
don't
see
see how you can slice up America into bits and get
Well,
all the
then we
whites in
leave.
one area and all the blacks in
Well,
another.
then we leave then. We leave.
But they'd miss you.
I know it.
One last question. At the end of your life, whether it was Allah who was saying it, Elijah Muhammad, or whether it was something that someone wrote about you after you'd gone, what's the thing you would most like people to say about your life? He was a great champion, or what? What would you like people to think about you when you've gone?
I'd like for them to say he took a few cups of love. He took 1 tablespoon of patience, 1 teaspoon of generosity, 1 pint of kindness. He took 1 quart of laughter, 1 pinch of concern, and then he mixed willingness with happiness. He added lots of faith, and he stirred it up well. Then he spread it over a span of a lifetime, and he served it to each and every deserving person he met.
Muhammad Ali, thank you very much.
Whoa, that's a very interesting interview by Muhammad Ali. Of course, you have all heard, in a sense, all this word of wisdom that he have actually give us in this very interview. Of course, he has says a lot of problems that cut across, in a sense, all the continent, especially what black people tend to face, you understand, in the West. So if you are having your freedom, you understand, today, living in the West, you should know that a lot of people have really, you understand, fought for it. They have really fought for the freedom in which, you understand, you are enjoying, you understand, today. And a lot have so much, you understand, gone through to the point that some people even lost their life, you understand, at the cost of getting all this, you understand, freedom. In as much as, of course, as of that time, all the black people, what they want is, at least they wanted freedom, they wanted ability to be able to own properties, lands, and all that. But then that was what was good. That was what they desired to have as of that time. But now in this very dispensation, I think that things have really changed, right? I know that things like that is not really what that we actually wanted, because as of that time, some of us didn't know that we actually have the resources that is being required to develop our nation, and then therefore a lot of us, or a lot of people, tend to migrate, in a sense, to the West in order for them to have, you understand, a better life. But then at the cost of, you understand, doing so, some people did not get that better life in which, you understand, they desire. But then we, in this very 21st century, we are saying that for some of us who come from Africa, precisely because most of our countries, or should I say our nation, are all rich in all natural resources that is needed for development. So what we are saying is that don't give us, understand, it. Don't give us some of those things, understand, that you are giving us. All you want you to do is come, let's have a real business. Let's sit down and make business with one another that is going to benefit both parties. This is all that we desire, and not necessarily about you coming to our countries, take our natural resources, take everything, and at the end of the day, some of these monies just end up, in the hands of few people, that they end up, taking care of themselves and then their families, and that's it, and then leave us, we the poor, and all those things, which is not what, we wanted. But then a very interesting video. I hope that we have, learned a lot, from this. But then at the end of the day, to say this, as a religious leader, I could say that with all these things, if you like, you own all the houses, own all the resources you want, and develop yourself as how you want to develop, it's a good thing. I'm not saying that development is not a good thing, or progress in society is not a good thing. Of course, they are all good things, but then don't forget that we are just here on a temporary basis, and that's why, irrespective of whether you are a black, you are a white, and all those things, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, when you die in this very earth, what is actually going to result is just your soul. right? It is your soul who will resurrect, and that's what, you understand, that will go and face the judgment day, depending on which religion, you understand, you believe in. And then if the religion you are serving is right, then you should know that you're going to have another life. But then what I want to emphasize on is, we have not heard that we have a black soul or a white soul or a brown soul or whatever soul, you know. What all we just know is that we have a soul. And I think that our color of our skin tend to matter with the location in which, you understand, we come from. But nevertheless, that's why I'm saying that you should not have to depart from what God have already said in his word. You have to believe in his word, because if care is not taken, or for some people, of course, we have experienced seeing people, in a sense, losing their loved ones, right? Or even our family members, right? But the question is that you need to ask yourself is, after everything that they come to this very they live their life or whatever they do, at the end of the day, when they die, what did they actually go with? Nothing. With all the sufferings and all those things, they just left, in a stand, with nothing. So that's why what that is expected of us is we just get what we need to get, what that can be able to like sustain us, and then let our focus should always be on God, so that we don't have to deviate and start packing all these material things. We want this, we want to have this, we want to have this, we want to have that. At the end of the day, where would that one, in a sense, take you to? So that's why we need to be very, very careful. But then it was actually a very interesting video, even though it was a funny one. But then that's just the reality, you understand, of what, you understand, we are facing. People find it difficult, you understand, to integrate with one another. Why showing, you understand, the differences? Okay, we are just human. That's one thing that we need to understand, that all of us, you understand, are humans, and all of us deserve, you understand, to live. A very interesting video, and I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion, and I want you to drop it at the comment section. Let's all contribute and let's all learn from one another. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So guys, you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video.